Hello everyone, welcome to A Foreign Farming in the Philippines. Alright, so this is Saturday afternoon. The guys were, well, I have pirated them, taking them off the things that they were going to do, and we're going to complete the changeover of these breeding tanks. So I guess they're not can't really call them breeding tanks anymore, storage tanks, I guess. So I kind of laid this out before, but there's some changes and additions. So these two boxes here, those two tanks here, are going to be for the for sale fish, and these four here are going to be for fingerlings that we will eventually transfer into the pond. Okay, so I'm going to remove these fry nets and just make this an individual tank. Those four right there, we're going to put the nets back in. We're going to replace these green nets, and these four boxes here, the smaller ones. Yeah. First, boy, can you go down by the pond and unplug this pump? Just unplug. It's hard to drain if the water's coming in. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, these four tanks here are going to hold fingerlings for sale. So we're going to replace four of these nets so that they're easy to capture and easy to harvest. And the plan is to put 500 in each of those, and so we will have those ready to sell. Alright, so we have drained and cleaned this tank. It was filthy. And now we're going to catch the for sale fish out of this one. And there was, I don't know, there was maybe 30 or 40 fingerlings in it. But we're going to transfer all the for sale fish into this one. We're going to be removing the smaller fingerlings out. So that box there is full now because the ones that were in that net we put in there. So any of the small fingerlings from this are going to go in there. Boy, put them in this one now. This next one over. The small ones, put in this one. The second. Alright, this is going to be about our last cast here. I guess you could call it a cast, sweep, whatever. I was thinking 25-30 kilos that we put in there. Tata says it's more like 40. I don't know, we'll arm wrestle over it later. A lot of fish we transferred, and a lot of fingerlings we put back. So I'll run the pump a few times, get these all filled back up, turn the water circulation back on, and call it good. So somehow we screwed up over here when we transferred the males into this round tank. Well, we transferred a female, at least one. I've got to take this little guy here who swam out and get him back in there. So at least one female was transferred along with the males. We didn't sex them all correctly because I don't know if it's gonna come up on camera or not, but before they were all hanging around this aeration. Yeah, I can't see them now. I don't know. There's hundreds of fry in there. Little guys, the half-inch kind. So we put, and this drains directly into the duckweed pond. So what we did, we're all busy at the moment. At that moment, I didn't take a video, but we took a little piece of like 1 foot square metal screen that we used for the small fish trap, and we covered that in window screen and set that over that drain, so we can keep those fry in this tank and out of the duckweed pond. That's the plan anyway. I don't know, it's like, it's so hard to keep tilapia from breeding. We didn't have much luck in the breeding tanks this time, but anywhere else, yeah, they get after it. So we've got everything transferred, and we're going to start harvesting fingerlings and fish out of the pond every day with that small trap. And we're going to bring the larger fish this little guy here didn't make it. The larger fish we're going to put in that net that doesn't have that many in it, and the fingerlings we're going to bring up here and start filling these. We're going to replace the nets, like I said, and then this is all set up the way that I want it. So all done, Tatai? All right. We got a lot going on today. So we're trimming around this mango tree, trimming some of the limbs on it, especially that one that was hanging over. I don't know, I fished 100 mangoes out of that round tank, and I'm tired of it, and the leaves keep blocking up that drain. I'm tired of it. So we chopped that limb off, and the rest of those we're going to leave, and we're just going to straighten that up. We're going to put we had to take the come along off of it to pull that delivery truck out. We're going to set this chain up much higher. You know, we just took that large limb off, and you can see there's like nothing on this side of the tree because north is exactly that way. And when the typhoon came through, the leading edge of the typhoon, the wind was blowing from the north, and it basically stripped everything off of the north side of this tree. That's why it's leaning over. It pushed it over a bit, but the way it was growing back, all the limbs and the weight were on this side and pulling it down. So we've alleviated some of that problem by taking that one large branch off. So we're going to hook the chain. Before we had the chain hooked here. Now we're going to hook it up there higher, and we'd put so much tension on it, it had broken that Come on, brain. Whatever kind of tree that is. We had broken the trunk of it. So we've got to put it down smaller now, or put it down lower, about 6 feet, and then we'll cinch it up again. That's okay, boy. You can leave that one. Well, too late now, but leave everything that's on this side. Don't remove any more. All right, while I was down testing the pH, they put some tension on this, quite a bit of tension actually, and as you can see, straightened it up that much. Well, I'm thinking that's a good thing. So we'll pull on it again in about a month, and till we get this tree straightened up. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.